Hello, everybody. It's Friday night, and we're back with more Dragon Quarter. Last time we explored a mall full of zombies and ghosts, finding Trinity's headquarters, meeting Mebeth, the leader of Trinity, and we left Nina there for a moment because she had like a fainting spell and fell over. But the talk that we had with Lynn in the mall sort of insinuates that we're not going to be leaving her there for long. So we're going to move along and see if we can't get closer to the surface. Hey, TK Cat. All right. So we are currently in Trinity's headquarters. After having picked up some medicine for Nina. The Trinity Pit. We picked up a number of... So, yeah, Nina's over here. We picked up a number of other upgrades on our way there, too. We're gonna have to level Nina up. We picked up a new skill for Ryu here, which I believe I have on Violet Blade Discharge. What else do we have? We picked up a new rod for I should probably do this before we like finish up here. How are we doing on heal kit and aid kit? Could probably use another 10 set. Let's assume we could use another 10 set of aid kits. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to actually progress is there's a Trinity member who will ask us if we want to like take a nap. Wrong door. Other door? If we get over to the barracks side. Alright. Taking care of some other business there. Over here, I think? Yeah, here we are. Alright. Hold on. Let me make sure that I am... Yeah, we're fully set. We're at 82. That's a good place to be. Yeah, need rest. I like the nifty stuff they do with camera focus. Ryu. It's a harsh question. Alright, victory conditions. If Nina gets knocked out, we lose. That is just flat the battle we've got here. And let's see what we actually have. We have Trinity question mark, and Trinity exclamation point question mark. We're gonna go ahead and let's skip over to Nina. Is Nina stuck in this corner here? Alright, Nina, can you get out of there? Yeah, alright. So she actually has a status on her. I don't recall the name of that one, but it's just flat you can't attack. Let me see if I can multi-med that. Yeah, lock? That might be lock, you're right. Let's put down a fireball. Nobody's coming this way. Alright, we're gonna have Ryu skip turn. So that, oh wow. Okay, Nina's not taking too much damage. I'm having Ryu, like, skip order there. So that if Nina's attacked, I can heal up, but it's not nearly as bad as, like, it could be. Buddy? You alright? Oh! Y'all sort of went into, like, one spot here. I'm sorry? Again, doing the skip in case I need to heal, which I'll use a heal kit. Heal kit is here for a reason. And then give him the... Oh, this is my Kyrie. Okay, I think we want Thor Hammer then. Ooh, can I check skills on this page? See, I don't know if Thor Hammer will... You know what? Let's find out. Okay, Thor Hammer still has my skills on it. Good. But yeah, so we get to start things off with action. Trinity? Somebody is attempting to either kidnap or take Nina. We're still in the Trinity base and it's being raided by the government? We don't know who this is. This is, according to the enemy, it's Trinity? So, like, it might be Trinity members? At the moment, we're in the blind. So... Alright, let's, turn on the blasters. And then I'm going to have a skull split. Okay, then this should have some extra damage attached to it because of the 20% combo, which is nice. Call! Okay, do I have... Damn it. I can't shoot over the bed. Oh god, is that... Yeah, that's out of range. Fine. Yo! Going for the victory. That child is proof of the government's dark deeds. I won't let you take her. Alright. Nina's gonna go back in this corner and not get hit. That's the main thing Nina's going to be doing in this fight, is not dying. That corner was getting me. Alright, Severu and Trinity are kind of off in a corner there, too, of their own. Well, are they gonna come to us? Bloat. Move max. That's fine. Alright, let's get prepped and ready. I need to be in a good position because guns don't go through windows. We get a lot of time to set up after that initial ambush. Speaking of ambush... enemy wants to come through this door, right? Like... like they want to come get Nina. Door's wide open. Come on in. Alright, that's got good move radius. Bloat! Max move. Alright, let's get in the zone. Can also get in the zone. Ooh! Got magic for through the door, eh? Alright, come on over here then. Nice try, ya jerk. We'll aid kit Ryu as well. Alright, we're gonna wait for them to kind of come around this way. Oh, they've actually got range through there. Fine. Nina needs to skip turn. We want the Trinity member to walk in the door. Oh, maybe? Okay. I don't know what that was, but they made it in the door. Oh, sweet, they froze. Nice. Alright, let's put some more frag balls up. Cool. Alright, we got the wall of frag balls. Let's just give this one the beatdown. Just crushing. Hey, bonk. Oh, let's profile on this one. Trinity! Fast, high mobility, but doesn't have much reach. So send Nina away to a safe place. Alright. Let's give you the... missiles? I think missiles will take you down from full. Yeah, missiles should take you down from full. Cool. Let's spend a little bit more of our movement getting into position. Okay, can you get closer? Cool. Alright, and then I need to get... oh, let's turn skip, actually. You. See how Discharge does here. It should have some damage. Not a lot. Like, I only had about 100 damage packed in, so... worth spending, though. Steel item. I'll try stealing that. No target in range. What? Oh, God. No, seriously, they're right in front of me. Okay. Okay, theft of $1,000. Ah! Dang it. Alright. Nina's gonna back the hell off so that Nina doesn't take damage here. Goodbye? Get back here, you dang coward. Alright. Here we go, level 1. Steal attempt failed. I have no idea if this is a coin flip or what I'm actually flipping here, you know? We're stealing nothing, that's for dang sure. Alright. Do I have magic line of sight on you? There we are. Alright, let's turn on the blasters. Sivir here has, actually a pretty hefty amount of health. Is effectively a boss. I don't know if it'll be today, but we'll soon be getting into, like, bosses with a unique mechanic. Might not be today, might be next week. I don't remember how long into the game it takes us to actually get to that point. It'll be very noticeable. If you've played this before, you probably know what mechanic I'm talking about. But I'll leave it until we actually see it to talk more about it. We'll leave it in the vagaries of the unknown. No, seriously, can I... Still got a while, okay. I can't steal from this enemy. I just want that... I can't steal from this enemy. It's impossible. Ugh! Oh, God. Oh, wow, we actually hit a point where they wear off. That happens, by the way. 3 rounds? I think it's 3 rounds. This enemy is not making it through this round. Oh well, we didn't get the steal, that's fine. A lot of experience, though, for that. That's nice. Again, we'll have to bonus experience. so that we can get Nina back on same level, but that's what that party XP is for. Yes. I like that Lynn took up that, like, blind spot there. That's good. I'm leaving. I'm taking the winged girl. So yeah, Mabeth here is kind of interesting. Mabeth, we saw in a scene much earlier, was working directly with one of the regents. One of the people that we saw talking to Mabeth in a very early cutscene. And I'm fairly certain Mabeth himself, Mabeth was a regent. We'll find out. We might find out more about that later, but I actually don't know if we do. That's just why I'm bringing it up now. My memory is telling me that this is kind of the last we see of Mabeth. Oh, Enfeeble finally on here. So, Enfeeble, which is a learned skill. I want these HP pluses there. We can just get rid of that. Mabeth being former current regent has implications for Trinity as a whole. Yes, very much so. In a sort of, like, organization made to like, get the resistance organized under a banner that the regions can kind of control in a meaningful way. Party XP, we want... Nina needs a level. And we'll give Nina 2,000 to put her on the same playing field as everybody else. Need change of pace not having 3 boss fights in a row. Yeah. Very much so. The regents are definitely in charge, as we will see when we finally do meet them. It'll take some time before we actually meet the dang people, but we will meet them. Alright, so we want to take an elevator to Lifeline. I believe it's the right... No, it's the right door there. And that's going to lead us up. So right now we are at, what? I think it's 850? $860, maybe? Anyway, we're straight at 800 in Lifeline Low Sector here. Oh, one last thing I can do before we start getting in. We got new music, which we'll get to experience, but first... Alright, what do we got? The nugget is mature. Ooh, the nugget. Oh, bash me, no. Mill service. Okay, we got some, Alright, I kind of want to try the newspaper again with ants that are about in their 20s. Smarts. Taste. Put you on this team. Put you on the review board. You over here. Then you hang out here. Okay, so we want Wappa Smarts, Heinous on Guts, and Kieta. That's fine. But we have a Nina shop we need to visit. That's the main reason I'm here. And the Nugget. We gotta visit our Nugget. We're not gonna visit this dungeon. There's the paper. Is the green door the fire button? Yes, if you want to let ants go, you can do that. So, guts. Smarts. Yes. And then, let's check all the shops. I know there's one that was a Nina shop I made. Okay, this one hasn't upgraded yet. We'll get more stuff at it, though. And then I think I had a Lin shop, too. That was the skill shop, just the normal one. Here's the Nina shop. So, nothing really new here, but I'll keep going at this. Because, like, the thing we bought from this was we bought the Holy Heart. Good berry loop for 50% less. Deluxe antenna. Oh, this one has Valhalla on it. So it has like 3 magic compared to Thorhammer's 27. But it has Valhalla on it, which is a level 3 lightning skill. Alright. I think this one was my, Lin shop? Alright, we'll let these build up. Anyway, that's ants for now. Let's head back to Lifeline. Oh no! That was what I was trying to get, was the ant coming out from behind there. Huh? How do funds look here? Funds are looking good. Alright. Time to head through Lifeline. Are those triple lizards over there? I think we got triple lizards over there. Okay. Note, check your sides. So this is D-ratio locked. We're gonna be seeing a lot of D-ratio locked zones here. Okay, and I want Ryu to back out of there so that I can have Lynn, or have Nina drop frag balls? Yeah, frag ball! Perfect. Oh dear, there's gotta be like a legal frag ball spot. I saw it! You saw it? Did you see it? There it is! It's like half into the wall there, but it's a legal spot. Ooh, immediate freeze! Nice! Okay, Spirit Charge is a bit of an annoyance, but we'll deal. Have you back off a little bit so I've got more frag ball room, and then I can just Let's Dance here a bunch? Actually, let's take a look quick. We can profile. Okay, they just got... Gigantus just has the normal stuff. Okay, put up a new frag ball. Oh, I hear that slowing down there. You hear that slow down? Is that hitting both? It is not. back up a little bit. I think Ryu's just gonna run on in there. We can take this one out. And then Ryu can back off. So this is the Spirit Charged one. There we go, I was gonna say, I really want to freeze on this turn. Perfect. Okay, that went well. Okay, is this just one of them? These are the rotating ones, right? Yeah, rotating weaknesses. Starts on electric here. Anything good to grab? Not really. Fire the missiles! Alright. So flare, we need to blast it with ice. Okay, I get it. You got flare. You got removes. Equip, glacier. So yeah, we now have a new kind of driving force, as for like what we're doing in the game. We have to find and collect those 4 keys to get ourselves to the surface. Ugh. Horrible. Okay, elemental change, frost, so we have to move to electric. I'm only fighting one of these things, too. These get pretty dangerous in, like, trios. So back to Thor Hammer. Very true. We don't really have a good lead on where the rest of those are going to be. As far as those keys for the surface. Is there just one? No, there's 2 there. Alright. I'm gonna live and let live on those other 2. They're blocking a door I can't access anyway. And unless, like, there's, on this floor, I don't know where to get the treasure key, I won't go back. If I can't get the treasure key, if it's not, like, in here somewhere, we'll go back and see if they have it. I can get some good health there. Okay, bandits. I accept bandits. A tiny bandit seems a lot more powerful. Huh. Oh, wow, that bandit's a lot faster, too. Command. Alright, let's give you a taste of the blasters. Oh wow, that's not hitting them both? Whoops. Should've went with Fire Blast, that has a better range. This should take out that secondary bandit, though. Yeah. Now, let's find out about this bandit. What's up with this one? Why is it so good? Shadow player. Haze cut and afro. Okay, let's try. Okay, got haze cut. That's really all I'm after. Sure. Okay, that's annoying, you know it. Is my punishment for throwing one antidote in the garbage? Yes. Yes, it is. I get shown the skull. Alright, haze cut. Fizz attack with 120 power, 50% accuracy. Kinda like Skull Split's AP damage. Yeah, that's actually kinda useful. There are certain enemies, as we've seen, like the ghosts, where extra accuracy can make the difference. Let's put Holy Heart on, and then if I just Fire Blast, yeah. That seems right. Oh wow, this fight's over before it started. Nice! Okay, taking a save token. Take a multi-bed replacement. Okay, I need the treasure key. What was this over here? Another exit. Oh dear. How do I want to do this? So, I don't know if you've been able to see it, but there's 5 of these enemies in here. We kinda need to figure out a good entry point to this room. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, sweet, that's only one. Okay. That's a good entry point. Just one enemy. Like, that could have been a lot worse, even though that had a poor start to the fight. Like, if I can pick off the enemies one by one in this manner, like, that'll feel okay. No, I didn't want to go all in on AoEs, because we've fought this enemy type before, and they, Okay, you next. Yes, you. Maybe that'll work? Yeah, okay, that pulled the one. Okay, looks like I have this one answered. Maybe I do want to go all in on AoEs on the other three and see how that works. Might be useful. Okay, yeah, I'm able to cut down one of these in a single round, which is good. Okay, who's in this fight? Just the one. Okay, this actually makes for a pretty simple room if you pick them off. I'm able to pick them off one by one like this, which I did not expect to have the ability to do, let's be real. Yeah, one tap does that. Okay, and then this is the both of them. Okay, we're just kind of giving them the blasters here. That seems to work just fine. We probably could have ran in and gotten a good number of them killed had we chose to go that way. The only loss is a bit of party experience, so I'm willing to pay that for safety. We are going to be spending some dragon today. If we're hitting the boss that I think we're hitting, we're going to be spending a bit of dragon on some science. Okay, that's just gonna hit like 2 or 3 times. Yep. No. The dragon part is necessary for a question I've had that I don't know the answer to immediately and want to find out by testing rather than, like, just looking up the dang answer. Let's get one across the board on that. Nina took some hits there. That's fine. Alright, got ourselves a treasure key. Good. Alright, what's in the box? Ooh, there's a treasure there. That's it? That's it? That's it? So that's it, is pretty decent. Has like pretty high power compared to every other 2-shot skill. I'm gonna put that on instead of out of my way at the moment. I don't care about that steel. Lifeline mid-east. Of note, the other area we were in before this was called Lifeline Low Sector. Just, you know, again, I want to show off the naming. Oh, we got some boxes here. Aid kit and a power meal. Ooh, power meal. Keep feeding those to Ryu. We are definitely accelerating. We'll get to a point later where I'll talk a little more specifically about how far into the game we are. But we're making pretty hefty progress, to be deliberately vague. Oh no! Oh, so check this out. You can't see this, but there is an overworld confusion effect. I'm going to press down on, or I'm going to walk towards those enemies, alright? I'm gonna hold up. Now I'm going to move towards the camera. Left, right, etc. Yeah, so my controls are reversed right now. It's kind of funky. Can you fall, please? Thank you. Odd Haichi. Alright, putting on the blasters. I don't know if they actually blast it out. But we do get ourselves another trauma kit, which is well worth it. In pipe zone here. Also, we're at 760M rather than going from 800, so we are heftily accelerating upwards. Okay. That's Tiny Lizard. Tiny Lizard doesn't take damage as much as I would expect, you know? Also, we only got no battle elemental change for the Tri-Lizard. Alright, what you got, bud? Flare. Alright, so we need to move to Blizzard. I can move to Blizzard Blade, even, for this. That'd be nice. This has been a running theme in the game, that, like, the size of the enemy doesn't actually, like, have any distinct meaning as to how, like, it doesn't imply the strength. Like, an enemy can be really huge and just kind of be the exact same as any other normal enemy. I could have equipped a blade there, but we shouldn't need it. How do people move around if there's monsters everywhere? That's sort of the problem, isn't it, Word Number? A lot of these areas seem cut off from each other for that distinct reason. Okay, I think I got everybody in one fight here. Alright, so that would be... So we need to switch over to Thor Hammer, L2 Magic Lightning. Actually, hold on. We also need to heal up a bit. Yeah, it definitely feels like the underground world is not a sustainable one because of things like this. These enemies that are just like... These Genix that are all over the place, that are just like Look, you can't even go to the neighboring town because of them, unless you're like, you know, a master fighter. Okay, Flare. I want them to both elemental change to the same thing. That's important here. If they don't both elemental change to Flare, that'll suck. Okay, they both did change to Flare. That's good. Let's move over here. Put the glacier. Give them the blasters. Yeah, I want to say that too, but I'm not certain on it, so... Perfect. Then we'll have this friend come out of the corner here. Okay, that ain't too bad. And I think we just have this thing gone after Ryu's turn. Put Violet. So let's put Violet Blade back on. Sweet. Levels. I will take them. Got some stuff we might not hold on to. And let's actually use these heal kits to put everybody at a reasonable total. Alright, and then we get to the west side of the mid section of Lifeline. This is where we kind of are going to make the loop. Oh, heck. Alright, so this is the crystal. No, this is just the prism one. Good. My gut tells me that we're not safe, that there's another type of these somewhere around here. Oh, yep, there's one behind us. Nice. I don't know if this will be useful because these are generally casters, but do it anyway. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Probably should have just pulled it in. Anyway, it won't matter. But yeah, welcome to the clear gel zone, where there's a billion of these things. And then everyone gets comedy flattened. It's been a while since everybody got comedy flattened, you know? Ooh. Okay, we want to get another gold exp from this. All right. Is that just a 3? Yo! Oh, it's 31, okay. So this is the one we want to keep. We're setting up some frag balls. Yeah, the UI of this game definitely has a lot of problems. Just things to be left desired as far as, like, readability is concerned. I've made a 3 versus 8, like, mistake, like, a ton of times at this point. Hey, bud. Oh, come on. Alright, turn on the blasters. We might not even need this ice. Nope, no ice needed. Nope, alright, we got them both here. That means we're gonna switch over to Holy Heart and give them the blasters. They always do real good damage. Whereas, like, Ryu has to use a level 3 to get level 2 amounts of damage. Probably just have this on this round. Oh, probably could have positioned a little better for that. As long as it's just Ryu getting beat up here, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, that could have been worse. Space lasers. That's it. You're toast. Alright, we gotta heal up. Just keep moving forward. Speed boost, multi-boost, rangers. Multi-meds are good to get here. We're flying top east. So that whole area over there, sadly, I don't think we can get to. It's a lot of enemies over there. Yes! Ooh, that could have been a lot worse. L2 Magic Fire Blast? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Oh, they want Nina, huh? Alright. If Nina's the target. Well, they correctly identified who the threat was, you know? I'll give them that much. Like, good work on that, Assassins, but, execution leaves something to be desired, I suppose. Okay, fine. Thumbing. Yeah. We got a lot of party experience from that. Ooh, treasure key materialized. I wonder if this wears off in the same manner. So sadly, this is a D ratio door going back the way we came there. I'll take a +5 sword. You kidding me? Hell yeah. Wait, what the hell? Sure. Bon appetit! Aid kit, aid kit, aid kit, aid kit. Okay. I will accept aid kit. Ooh, there's a treasure. That is what we want, is that treasure over there. Ooh, there's an enemy around this corner. Hi. Ugh, still coming. Okay, fine. Ugh, oh, I just got put in the damn corner. Well, that sucked. Okay, anger explodes. Oh, God. Yep. Okay, we will get out of this, like, relatively unscathed. The problem is that that's relatively rather than actually. That could have been worse. Could have been a lot better, too, but could have been worse. Oh, come on! Oh, I had my gun out and everything. Alright, anger explodes, and Lynn is just gonna take way too much damage. That's fine. Let's just go. Rockets to the face? Rockets to the face seems pretty effective. What? Oh my god. What? Alright, Fire Blast seems good, though. Alright, I need to... No. You probably don't need two of the same sword. I'm gonna drop this extra tonic as well. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Alright, we're at 13%. We have the treasure key. And we know where the treasure chest is. We just have to make, like, this long loop to get to it. This is just a steal, right? It's also just a steal. Anything this way? Do I want to unlock you from jail? Alright. Yeah, lizard jail. No? This one's a different color. Whatever. +6. Whoa. Alright, we can probably drop this shield and this shield. Then the reflex is going to be on you, and you, that. Check the corner, check the corner. Alright, that's good. Keep moving ahead. That corner, check that corner, we're good. And we want to head back this way to get our treasure. Which is... how's that? May change into an ability-reducing attack depending on the preceding attack. Actually, no, I gotta keep on, greetings. Okay. Working on that auto rifle for Lynn. Alright, anyway, we're gonna head on through here. No reason, we're gonna heal up. No reason at all that I would heal in front of that door. It's Bosch. So yeah, Bosch. Where's Bosch in? So this is Bosch having gone through some sort of procedure to forcibly link. If storage is the boss that is there to kick your ass at the first third of the game, Bosch is the boss that signifies the end of the second third. It is also pretty dang tough. Alright, I do have one thing I'm going to be doing in this fight, though. Because I need to know. I'm not going to be directly attacking it with the dragon here, I just need to see something while I'm in dragon form, and I'm willing to pay a little bit for it. How close do I have to be to get profile on Bosch? Surgically enhanced Bosch, how destructive is his hate-field Dragon Slayer skill? Level 80, Mega Pantheon. Yeah, 2,000 health. Yeah, let's throw some damage on. Oh, come on! Oh, god damn it. Bosch, you son of a bitch. There you go. Did you see that? There's a little notification that said HP max. Oh, also Lynn's nearly dead here. That happened. But yeah, we did some damage last turn. You'll notice that Bosch is still at 2,000 health. You jerk! Fine! Oh, you son of a bitch, you're not gonna let me do it. Is Twister the one with the knockback? Yeah, Twister's the one with the knockback. Get the hell out of here and fight me. Okay, there we go. That is what I wanted to show off. Ocean Ryu is immune to damage almost every fight of the game. Almost every fight. Except for this one. And a couple others. We'll see. There will be others as well, but this is one of the very, very few fights where Ojin Ryu is not immune to damage. It didn't do a lot of damage, comparatively. It was only 30, 31. Anyway, I need to undragon for now. So that's gonna be cancel dragon form. And then we're gonna kind of move over here, I think will be a good spot. Okay, and then we want... Thor hammer. Yeah, the arm looks very silly, but yeah, this is like the next big fight, you know? God, no attack target in range. I hate this. Anyway, and then Bosch heals for 265. Ah, nuts. Probably shouldn't be this grouped up. $294, again, is healing for incredible amounts of health. So you need to land a lot of damage to keep Bosch from healing to full. Bosch heals for, I believe, 1/4 of either 1/4 or 20% of his current health at the end of every round. I'm not certain on the exact number on that, but it's close to either... It's either 1/4 or 1/5. Quarter would make sense, because that would be the dragon quarter, and then I'm dead. I probably want to aid kit here. And, like, get over this way to just... And then we're just gonna fire rockets. I want to get as much damage as I can in, as quickly as I can, to make the healing worse. I spent 5% of, no, 6% of my meter just showing off the fact that Bosch could, rebuild Bosch's, ooh, sweet, the freeze. Rebuild Bosch is slowly losing control. As this fight goes on, it gets worse. This fight gets more difficult as time progresses. Just flat. Bosch becomes a little bit more and more, like, I guess, controlled by the dragon that is currently working with them. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, several mechanics that want you to just Hulk out and crush. Yes, absolutely. Alright, come on. Miss, miss, and... Ah, third miss. Okay. We're probably taking a Kieran. Hey, you remember that move. Nina's getting crushed by it now. Ah, guard against move down. We probably want to aid kit. Get Nina up to a reasonable amount. 135, okay. That could be a lot worse. But yeah, our current setup is pretty good. But really, this is, you know, what I did at the beginning when I just crushed him with, like, a dragon move, that is honestly more what I would consider what you want to be doing in this fight, is just like, look, take off the limiters and deal damage. Like, again, this marks the end of the second third of the game, this boss fight. Like, distinctly is the end of the second third of the game, in my mind. Let's try some dumb theft. Yeah. Is this one of the fights they go Draconic on the speedrun? I think every single boss fight from here on in, Funkelmus, they use Dragon Power on. Like, I think it might be every fight they use Dragon Power on, like, as far as bosses. This doesn't feel like the climax of Act 2. Yeah, I don't know, it's not like it's a climax to the second act. Though it kind of is. Like, Bosch has definitely been one of the recurring, you know, cast, our good friend. Oh wow, did you just not have the AP for that, bud? I'm sorry. It does feel out of nowhere, though, you're right. In that sense. Like, it's just like, oh, now you're fighting Bosch. Alright, then this should be the fight, though, here. Oh, I should have hexed. Yeah, I should have hexed. That was worth, like, 990 experience just to make that move happen. We'll take our level, though. And there goes Bosch. Oh, that freaking arm. So yeah, Mega Panacea Thrust lets us learn the skill we've had since, we saw at the beginning. And Mega Panacea is the full recovered party. So yeah. Yeah, the Mega Elixir. Anyway, I feel like this is actually a good stopping point for tonight. I know there's a bit more dungeon between us and town, and I feel like this is the kind of climactic fight we just ended on, so we'll stop here for the night. That'll give us time to get to town next time, as well as get through the power plant following it, and such. But yeah, we sort of have a goal. We don't know how to, you know, how to really complete that goal. And, Bosch, linked with a dragon and then jumped off a cliff. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Hope you all had a good time with this tonight. We're getting there. We are slowly making our way up. It's been good. But yeah, ever want to catch more like this? We have this going on Fridays, card stuff on Wednesdays and weekends. You can always follow that sort of thing to catch when things go on. And if you want to support the channel at all, you can always subscribe and get access to cool skulls and things like that. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.